reflection of light from plane surfaces, plane mirror. Let us see reflection of light from plane mirror. For that we require this diagram. In this diagram, M dash is the mirror. This side is the reflecting surface of the mirror and this side is the back side of the mirror. An object is taken here. This is the point object which is taken as example. So the point object is placed on the left side of the reflecting surface of the mirror. Now this point is labeled as O. This point is the point of incidence. It means that the object is sending rays, and this object, after sending the light rays are falling on the reflecting surface of the mirror. So the point where this light ray or the incident ray falls on the mirror is called as point of incidence. Okay, and in this case we have taken a dotted line here. This dotted line is drawn towards the left side of the reflecting surface of mirror and it is starting from the point of incidence. Okay, so this line is called as normal. This line is also principal axis and this normal is the perpendicular line drawn from the angle of incidence or from the point of incidence on the mirror. Okay, now here the incident ray is falling on the reflecting surface of the mirror at point of incidence and is making an angle between the normal and the incident ray. Okay, so this angle which is formed between the incident ray and the normal is called as angle of incidence, which is written as small I here. Now the incident ray, after falling on the point of incidence on the reflecting surface of the mirror, is reflected back in opposite direction. So here the reflected ray is this one. This reflected ray is making an angle with normal. This angle is written as small r. This is angle of reflection. So there are two laws related to the reflection of light from plane surfaces. The first law of reflection says that the incident ray, the reflected ray and the normal, they all lie in same plane. The second law of reflection says that the angle of reflection, which is this angle r, small r, is always equal to the angle of incidence, which is this angle denoted by small I. So according to second law of reflection of light from plane surfaces, the angle of incidence I is equal to angle of reflection r. For example, if we take angle of incidence as 30 degree, then the angle of reflection is also 30 degree. Now this holds true in case of smooth surface mirror. It means that the mirror is smooth or the reflecting surface is smooth. This kind of reflection is called as regular reflection. In this case, the object has been kept towards the left side of the reflecting surface of the mirror, and the observation is also taking place from towards the left side of the reflecting surface of the mirror. What happens if the object is placed near normal so that the incident ray is falling at the point of incidence in perpendicular direction? In this case, suppose if the object is placed at normal, the incident ray going towards the reflecting surface of the mirror and falling on mirror at point of incidence will be reflected back in the same line but in different direction. That is, the incident ray is going towards the mirror, whereas the reflected ray is going away from the mirror in this case. But in this case, there is no angle formed between the incident ray and the normal and reflected ray and the normal. That's why the angle of incidence and angle of reflection in this case becomes 0. Point to be noted is that the incident ray is shown going towards the mirror. So the arrow which points the incident ray has to direct towards the reflecting surface of the mirror, whereas the direction of the arrow of the reflected ray should always be away from the reflecting surface of the mirror.